mantra called Krishna mantra. Om Asya Sri Krishna Mahamantrasya Narada Rishehi Gayatri Chanda Sri Krishna Devata Klim Bijam Srim Shakti Swaha Kilakam Abhishta Siddhyarthe Jape Viniyoga. Essence, mantra of essence. Om Srim Klim Krishnaya Govindaya Gopi Janavallabhaya Swaha. Om Srim Klim Krishnaya Govindaya Gopi Janavallabhaya Swaha. Om Srim Klim Krishnaya Govindaya Gopi Janavallabhaya Swaha. Narada, the Rishi, the sound of silence, the one who is the ambassador of the heavens to the earth, is a diplomat between the heavens up to 11 planes of, up to 24 planes of consciousness. He is a messenger between 23rd plane of consciousness, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 23rd plane of consciousness to and down to the hell. He is a communication channel and he is a messenger channel, and his frequency wavelength is, so he can match, so to the lowest level to the highest level. So he has the ability to communicate, ability to wander between the planes of consciousness, transmigrate from one planes of consciousness to another planes of consciousness. Like we slip into sleep, dream state and deep sleep state, so also he can enter into different altered states of consciousness. And Kriya, Vipaka, Kriya, functional samadhi it's called. Functional means he can virtually enter into that alternate state of consciousness and he can interact, he can live in that plane of consciousness, he can interact with the plane, with those kings of that planes of consciousness or the heads of those planes of consciousness. And as a diplomat, as an ambassador, he has no restrictions like a modern diplomats or ambassadors. His movements are unrestricted, so he can get into any plane at any time in any of the places. He earned that privilege because he meditated for thousands of years and to be able to bridge. And he is also the one who balances the energy between good and evil. And when some evil is happening, so his way of handling is, he looks like he promotes the Lucifer. As if it looks like he is promoting that he is a supporter of the Lucifer. Apparently it looks like that. But actually, he praises the Lucifer. It means to be only killed. Anyone who praises us, we should be very, very careful. Anyone who criticizes us, Whoever criticizes us on the face, in front of us, we must adore them, we must appreciate. The first one who criticizes us is our partner. The second one is our boss. We must appreciate. Then a true friend, not a fake friend. A friend in need is indeed when you are in the most difficult times, the one who stays with you is the friend. When everything goes dead wrong, and the one who comes forward, not caring their life, is called a friend. So Narada, his name is Narada. Narada means the one who flows. Flow of consciousness is called Narada. Narada. So this, it apparently looks, because the people with high ego, they need all the time. You can see the super ego souls, immature people, they want praise all the time. So Narada, and he doesn't want the universe to have this immaturity, and the one highly egoistic, and he is behind those people, power mongers, power seekers, name seekers, the demon kings. He directly communicates demon kings. Demon kings appreciate him because he appreciates them. He praises them like as if they are supreme of the even heavens and the earth. He praises them as if they are much above the gods. And then he goes and communicates about the Lucifer, the devil. And he communicates so and so Lucifer, the devil. The fallen angels are the very powerful becoming, and at any point of time they might harm. So then angels are the gods, kind-hearted, compassionate, the one who doesn't use the weapon of the violence and has to do Medho Madana, has to brainstorm Brahma, Vishnu, Rudra many times, and then all of them, so they have to plan a strategy, because, and then they would give, and this power monger, so he got his boon again from the gods only. The problem is often you see, whom we help only they deceive us. So the main problem with the demons, the quality of the demon king is, when we help them, and one of our chief executive, for example, and he honestly worked for the organization, he helped so many seniors, but frankly speaking, they only backstabbed him. And the kind of help he did for them is an extraordinary. The lift he has given them, considering, and whether they portray or not, considering their work, otherwise they would never have got that kind of the upliftment in their career. But the betrayal they have shown, again the chief executive, indicates the demon kings. If it is called, pouring the milk to the poisonous snake. There is a saying in Sanskrit, So, we should be very, very careful. Pamaki, palu posi, penchinatla. It's in my local language. Kshiram fanodhayam means putting the water for the growth of a snake. We should be extraordinarily, those who praises demon kings, they praise to please. So that is their weakness. So gods know. And in fact, because of this Narada, they give. Because of the Narada, they give the boon. And only to get killed. Then they plan strategy accordingly. Understand, always there are the demon kings on this world, in this world. There are always the leaders that who rule the country, and they virtually act like demon kings only. So when we look at the history or when we look at the mythology, when we look at the spirituality, in the time and space journey, you will see whatever is applicable for thousands of years ago. Even today, the human mind is the same and it is applicable right now, as if those stories are told and to the present scenario. That's why it's called dharma. Dharma is eternal. It never changes. The laws of nature, they never change. The property of the fire doesn't change with respect to the time, doesn't change with respect to whether I touch, whether you touch, it only burns. That's why once you understand the eternal laws of nature that governs everything around us, then we understand the modus operandi and who is what, who is a god, who is an angel, who is the Dalai Lama, and who is a Hitler, who is a Saddam Hussein, who is a Bin Laden, kind of things you start understanding. So Narada, apparently it looks he is a quarrel maker, he is a war maker, his name is called war maker. War maker of the words, with the words, and his tongue is too sharp, and he all the wisdom he can talk, and there is no god or there is no demon king who doesn't get mesmerized by his praises. There are the many stotras, there are many shlokas given by the Narada. So this is the Narada given me, see, because he knows in and out of the field of consciousness. So he is, Krishna means, yes, Bhagavan Krishna, the reincarnation of Vishnu, but he didn't use the word Vishnu, because at the time of Krishna he has given this mantra. He is constantly in touch with the Krishna, and reminding him he is a reincarnation of the Vishnu, and reminding him his job is to eliminate the Kauravas, the evil. So Narada, then at the time of the Mahabharata, when Krishna is active, the one who represents the Vishnu, the present, then he has given this powerful mantra for those who are vulnerable and for those who are affected by the evil king called Duryodhana. So this mantra is to, whenever evil overpowers and whenever we want wishes to be fulfilled, good wishes to be fulfilled, so this mantra is called Narada mantra, is called Krishna mantra, given by the Narada. Narada is a great saint, and is not an ordinary person. He is an enlightened person. Not many people realize, but he has postponed his enlightenment, a level of enlightenment. He is an enlightened but not fully enlightened person, because he wants to serve. He wants to, like Dalai Lama has been taking the births, we do not know, to serve the humanity. So also the Narada. A saint means who has postponed for a while the journey into the immortality, complete immortality, and then he took a decision to selflessly serve the community, means facing the wrath of the people, blame of the people, like Jesus or a prophet, like Krishna, like a Rama. So all these are the great people, means they were already in their previous births eligible to get, they had they wished they would have got enlightened, Buddhas. Buddha is of course exemplary example. So, but to serve, to punish the evil, to eliminate the evil, and to protect the goodness, and they come. And developing those perfections, and ability to tolerate all the blame, ability to have enormous patience against the nagging evil. There is a Jesus or a prophet or a Buddha or a Rama or a Krishna. The story of any of those great saints, if you really read their biographies, it is only heartbreaking, because they don't have even a single night any kind of the comfort, frankly speaking. All the time in the mission of spreading the light in an ignorant world. The world is blind, and their mission is much more difficult, because when the darkness is so high, what a small your mobile phone LED will do. And to making it shine like a sun and to dispel the darkness is not easy. And no, even the greatest saint like a Buddha even was not successful. Not converting entire planet, everyone into enlightenment. That's the power of entropy. That's the power of the Lucifer. And even at the time of the Buddha, still opponent sects, six opponent sects were existing, and some of the many sects joined with Buddha, but still the six dominant sects which are very famous, which are very wealthy corporate sects. And because of the corporatism, they did not have any, frankly speaking, any technique of enlightenment or even a higher samadhi also. But yet those six sects and very predominant at the time of the Buddha. And they are also nurtured by the kings, they are also nurtured by the billionaires. So they have formed very big cults, are called religions in India. Even today they are the religions. So when Buddha could not convince me, say, so always good and evil, and good and Lucifer the devil, the power mongers always exist. We should not be surprised. If at all, if you think one day, so there has to be only a singularity, the world, yes, a person like me wish entire world we should live together like a family, a boundless love, boundaryless world, but understand, not possible. As per the science of the spirituality, as per the modern science, not possible. At the time of the Buddha itself, and it was not possible. There is a question of any possibility in this Kali Yuga and right now. Because human is an entity of highest ego, and he is an entity of highest egolessness also. But from highest egoness is the first dominant. His journey by default is toward the highest ego only. I want to be a manager, I want to be a chief executive, I want to be a owner of the company, I want to be a president of the country, I want to be a prime minister of the company, a country. I want to be board of the director, at least in half a dozen companies, 50 companies, 100 companies. I want to be a corporate head, I want to have, I want to be ultimate head of all the corporates. The ego always rules supreme. The world recognizes only the field of the ego, and world at large works for only the ego. World is fed by the ego. Understand? So apparently it looks, if you really look at the corporate worlds, if you really look at the cost of living enormously increases. Day by day, and for ordinary people perish, only rich will survive. Poor people will vanish in the competition, always in the struggle for survival. Weak in the field of the Lucifer, the one who doesn't encourage the Lucifer will vanish very quickly. And we look at our children, the way even we bring up the children, you have to be engineer, you have to be a owner of the company, you have to be. We always educate them to earn more, nothing else, and get more name. We never educate them to serve the society, to become a good person, to become a good human at the end. It doesn't matter whether you earn or not, but be a good human. We never educate our children. That's why, how come when we don't do the same thing to our own children, how come we expect one day the world will become a place of living together, harmony, only peace should prevail. No, only peace should prevail. If only world realizes, if only one sheds off one's ego, what is the cost of living becomes like, whether you are in UK, US. I don't think it's more than 10 pounds per month. It's not more than 10 pounds per month. our living cost. If only removed, this ego is removed, and how much the world benefited. All these gadgets might vanish, but what will come? Peace will come. Suffering will go away. Suffering breeds the suffering. All this money and more comforts, more couch potatoes and more inflammatory diseases, and again feeding the another corporate world. And suffering physically, mentally, psychologically, living dead, with the pills, living on the pills, and living in a old age home, swallowing the pills. Do you think it is living standards? This is what the science does. I am a scientist. I am not supposed to talk. A science should work towards the peace, not making the people. Spirituality is the highest science. It makes the people independent. It tells the people not to get addicted to these gadgets. Science tells you this is the latest. You have to use this for you to survive. It becomes a must. Today we can't live without mobile phone, can we? No. Without mobile we are totally immobile. The world comes to halt. Without internet, can we survive today? It looks because we have become completely dependent. If we look at 25 years back, as well, are we dying 25 years back? No. In fact, if I look at it, we are much more calm. My peace was much more. Don't take my example. I am just trying to put you 25 years back. If you are of my age, if you are in the womb, definitely you will remember, as a child, whenever you remember your past, you only remember goodness. Means in the present, how the entropy is increasing in the present, that itself tells. Whenever you remember your childhood, definitely I can tell you your childhood is always more poverty than what you are now. But yet, the childhood memories bring you and cherishable, and you feel very happy about it. But when you remember the present, in fact you have everything with you. But when you remember the present, you are feeling very good about the past. Your childhood means you are not happy now. As simple as that. Indicating what is the change? The change is our mind has become weak. It is addicted to the sense pleasure, sensual comforts. If you really examine our childhood and now, the only difference is the number of comforts the science brought us, the technology brought us are very, very high. Only the difference is we have become dependent now on them. As a child, perhaps we were not much dependent on them. So, let us understand, always entropy is increasing. So this Narada, the saint, the one who balances, the one who is behind the demon kings, but he praises them. Hey Lucifer, you are absolute powerful. In front of you, gods are nowhere, And that's how his ego goes to such a level high, and then he wants to rule he wants to kill the person who has given him the boon. That's all what he wanted ultimately. And then he gets killed. If the Narada has gone to a demon king, he definitely goes. Means, so that is the end of the story. That's all. Even among the gods, they are so as we go higher planes of consciousness, our comparisons and our envy comes down. That's all. So in the immediate higher planes of consciousness, like we have a lot of peer group, so like comparisons, and we compare with the neighbors, and we compare ourselves with our status all the time. They are also relationship problems. They also have problems. And this person also, so whoever is naughty in the heavens, he tries to again go to the king and sees that this person naughtiness is removed. So that is how, even at the time of the Buddha, this person helped one of the Brahmas and was so highly egoistic in one of the planes of consciousness, in one of the parallel universes. The similar architecture exists. And that Brahma, the Baka Brahma, the Brahma, the Baka, and he was so egoistic. He said, he thought, because of me creation exists, because of creation he doesn't realize it is only a position. He thinks he only can create he only created the entire everything. And Buddha tried to tell him, no. And he wanted to wage a war with the Buddha. And once you get into the war with the Buddha, first of all, with the war of the words of the wisdom of the Buddha itself outflows the other person. And then comes a real war, if at all if it is there. Very difficult. Only 2 or 3 times you will see Buddha has shown what he is capable of. But the war, what I appreciate in these cases is a war of words, the words of wisdom. A saint possesses the wisdom. When everything goes dead wrong, when everything believes something, and saint will tell, hey, you are wrong. And unhesitantly, like Jesus, and about Mary Magdalena, when everyone wanted to throw the stone. Simple, all the stones fall down. That is the prodiginess, and that is the wisdom of a saint. A demon king uses the power, and a saint uses the wisdom. That's only the difference. So, this mantra, today is being a Saturday, any of the wishes will be fulfilled with this mantra. But I am telling you, making wishes is not good. Only one wish we should make. Hey God, please take me. If any problems, if any karma left out, any problems are there, while my limbs are active, while I am healthy, please give me right now. That's only the wish. If I were in your place, I would make it. I won't ask for, I want this, I want this, I want this job, I want this partner, I want these kids, I want a good kid, I want for my kid to get admission in the college. No, I won't do that. Once again I chant. Om Asya Sri Krishna Mahamantrasya Naradarshi Gayatri Chandaha Sri Krishno Devata Klim Bijam Srim Shakti Swaha Kelakam Abhishta Siddhyarthe Jape Vinyoga Om Srim Klim Krishnaya Govindaya Gopi Janavallabhaya Swaha. Every mantra has some speciality. And the mantra, root mantra is for contemplation. So we are Shat Kriyas, 6 cleansing techniques and detoxification techniques, knowing the standards, pramana, yesterday we were discussing about. In the spirituality, 2 fields, power, name, and vairagya, path of detachment, selfishness to selflessness. Why we go into this power, etc.? Because not knowing. Even in the spirituality also, people come and they just pursue some sect or the other. Just blind, I am very happy, they say. But outside the world they look for standards. But inside the world of the spirituality, they don't look for pramana, standards. So if we only look for the standards And if you know the criteria of selection, like when you want to join in a college, you look for a criteria. Okay. So for this branch of science, so which is the famous university in the world, and for at what level I am pursuing my science, is it undergraduate, is it famous for postgraduate, is it famous for the postdoctoral research, or is it famous for the research? This is how we think about. The same thing we never apply in the spirituality. First of all, we don't understand. It is our journey. Spirituality means actualization of the spirit, means actually the way of, it is a path of dissolving the ego. Then only the peace can prevail. It is a path of transformation, not a path of experience. Because the world is full of experience. Every day a new experience, a higher experience. The science gives you a much higher experience. Every day if it doesn't give you a higher experience, the science will not survive. It is the world of experience. Outside also the world of experience. Experience is only making us vulnerable and weak. Again in the spirituality, and if you are looking for an experience, experience is nothing but the way. So your conscious mind, subconscious mind, unconscious mind, and locked together with a object, with a drug, with a mantra, or with a samadhi. That's called lock, trap. Experience is a trap. Trap with something. Trap with the drug. Jati mantra aushadha, like Patanjali says. So there are so many kinds of the traps. So, spirituality is not about the chakras, exploring the power of the chakras. It is not about, it is about cleaning every cell, the mess inside. At physical Annamaya Koshala, at physical level, intracellular level, and at the conscious level, at the subconscious level, at the unconscious level, 5 levels. Annamaya Kosha, Pranamaya Kosha, Manomaya Kosha, Vinnyanamaya Kosha, Anandamaya Kosha. At physical level and at intracellular level, at conscious level, sense door and at the mind level, and the subconscious level at the intellect and ego level, and at the unconscious level called unconscious level, ego level, chitta level, where our DNA memory exists. The spirituality is, the yoga is cleaning the mess, clearing the mess. Why am I unhappy? Because of my quality of the mind. When I process everything as a, hey, this is it, hey, this is it, this is it, this is it. I am the most miserable person. Oh my God, this. Have you seen in India? Morning to evening, wife, children, boss, friends, colleagues, everyone, whomever you are. You are called good person. Simple. You only do this. Never shout on anyone. Let them shout 100,000 things. Just experiment this for a year or 2 years. Change the job, join in a new company. And once you join in a new company, and you only experiment this. And never comment, never open your mouth. Do your job. And listen, whoever talks about others, and whoever talks about others, whoever blames you, your boss may blame you, everyone may blame. Just never utter a word. You will be called a good person. You will be called good person. And everyone will have soft corner for you. It is very simple. So it is all about, yoga is all about dissolving ego. You are smart. You tell everyone, maybe, you are from Harvard or Stanford, So, yes, what knowledge, hey, you don't know that much. You don't know this much. Law of Einstein, of law of relativity, you don't know. Bose-Einstein condensate, you don't know. About the fifth matter, you do not know about the latest discovery, hey. little bit extra explanation in yesterday notes about Bose-Einstein condensate. It cannot condensate on this environment because it's a microgravity. The space station is meant for only that. So where you can achieve 2 degree Kelvin or so 0 degree Kelvin. So they could see, perhaps. So that is what rules the world, because the temperatures in the many parts of the universe are 2 degree Kelvin, 1 degree Kelvin. At 1 degree Kelvin, 2 degree Kelvin, as I told you, everything loses identity, no ego exists, no identity exists, all atoms become one. They form, bind together, otherwise ego, they don't want to live together. Hydrogen wants to be hydrogen, helium wants to be helium, and neon wants to be neon, and so lithium wants to be lithium, beryllium wants to be beryllium, boron wants to be a boron, carbon wants to be a carbon. Hey, I am the one who make the biological life, carbon says, hydrogen says, hey, without me what you will do? And nitrogen says, hey, you see, and you people react to boast, but I am so inert, everywhere, I am the cheapest, I am the best inert gas available for you. No, you see, my use, and entire environment I am filled, you see, I am the largest, it says. And then comes oxygen for the competition. Hey, you are forgetting me, I am the one who is fueling the life, All aerobic species, all those species living on the oxygen, they are dependent on me only, you are forgetting me. Without me, where is this life? Where is invertebrates or mammalians or whatever it is? Ego. Identity. When you lose, so a Bose-Einstein condensate is the first time that a human could create, so that he could see, oh, can it happen like this? Oh, it will form, it can lose identity like this. Oh my God, such a fantastic discovery it is. But for me, so each one of us, if we go down, if we reach least quantum state of energy, if we only experience Bose-Einstein condensate, if all our ego, all our cells, the cells here, the chakra means the difference of consciousness that prevails in us. There is no uniform consciousness in us. Reptilian, consciousness, most primitive consciousness, reptilian consciousness, and mammalian consciousness, and then so consciousness of the monkey consciousness and sapient consciousness. All this consciousness, when we only different consciousness exists. At time we are like a tiger, at time we are like fish, at time we are like all the species we act. That's why in asanas also all the species are there. In order to remind us that we were this. In order to channelize that energy. We forget often. So asana gives us an opportunity to channelize, that's only the way to channelize that energy. Because as long as that energy is there and we try to bound to act outside like that, that's why for us to channelize that energy, mindfulness, asana, that particular asana, when you say Garuda asana or when you say Vrikshasana, mean that consciousness which is prevalent in us, so which is prevalent in us, that consciousness we try to channelize that energy. If we don't channelize, we try to behave like that many times. So that's the purpose of the asana. So there is a lot of discrepancies. So since the protozoal consciousness to a human consciousness, but human consciousness just evolved, that's why human consciousness doesn't work. And only these all other consciousness dominate us. That's why by default we function like animal only. We must accept it. If someone says, hey, no, I am not animal. You are that, unless, and when all the uniform, all the states of consciousness to go to same state of consciousness, human state of consciousness, a heart level of consciousness, when you reach all other consciousness becomes heart consciousness, and to go beyond that, and then all the discrepancies are removed in you. outside we say racism, inside itself there is a racism. You only treat this part. Have you ever treated that part? You never cared that part. That part in fact like a slave works. This part never works. It doesn't do any hard work. It only does smart work. Yet we give importance only to this region. All the time, your makeup, your face, your care, all your money goes only for this. But actually, head versus feet, which really serve you physically? The feet. It is not the head. Head only, because of the head only we are in a mess. So, racism, the care you take for your nail, your hair, your face, do we take that much care for our feet? Always secondary treatment, as if the feet doesn't belong to our body. There are many parts in our body we don't even care. In fact, we overuse them, the knees, ankle, for the head, to serve the head, ego, and we use all these limbs, and even they are dying. The knee is dying, knee joint is dying, and shoulder joint is dying. Still, because of my ego, I want to be a bowler, even though my shoulder is gone, and I want to play the tennis, though I have elbow tennis. Head. All the time we serve the head, the center of the ego. We call about outside racism. Inside, how imbalanced we are, how cruel we are, and what a racism we have. Yes, if you treat your head to the toe equally, so every cell, if you treat democracy, equality, you are living for them, by them, and of them. What we talk outside, if we only implement the world inside, and then you become a yogi. Yogi means he loves his feet. His soul is in the soul, not in the head. That's why its name itself is called soul. Soul is in the soul. The one who is soul is in the soul, always heaven. Always happy. The one who is soul is dominated by head, always suffer. So I have given you in-laws and all other examples, but different way of looking at it, because otherwise we don't understand. So what is yoga? What is the spirituality? Is all about removing this racism inside, this caste feeling, this discriminatory attitude inside, the dual attitude inside. And once you achieve that, inside, outside, what is inside, outside it is. As the file, so the display on the computer. What computer displays, what computer screen displays, whatever the file activated inside. Inside there is a change, there is a democracy, and the same change will come outside. As long as the change doesn't come inside, how come? The outside is only action. It is for a while. That's why, whether you are a greatest, maybe, you may be a Nobel Prize laureate, or you may be a corporate chief executive. You must have undergone Wharton School of Business School, a Wharton School of Business, a London School of Business, or you must have done all that. But it doesn't guarantee you are a good person. It doesn't guarantee you are a good person at all. It only indicates name, fame journey, ego journey. It doesn't indicate any of it. Not necessary you have a good human qualities at all. And maybe children suffer, wife suffers, everyone suffers. You can see the examples of this who have the name, fame, and highest, those who carry the number of publishings and etc. When you look at their personal life, and you will find that is true. At the end, do you think a bad person I have name, ego. I am like a demon king, no way difference. If I am a good human, I am happy first of all. And then there is a purpose. Then I can think I am serving the society. So all this name, fame, all this money has to be used to serve others, not to serve your ego. So let us understand the journey towards the spirituality is path of dissolving ego, removing discrepancies in us. And then respecting the world within you is what we are trying to learn. Yesterday, knowing the standards means this is standard. Spirituality is not at all for another experience, as today it has become. And that causes stress. That's why this is music better than that. Oh, this music is better than that. Oh, this music is better than that. Oh, this experience is better than that. So spirituality is not an addiction to experience or vulnerability or another obsession, but for many of us, it must have already become. But as a yoga teacher in the West, especially if you are in the West, I really appreciate, because their spiritual group exists separately and yoga groups exist separately, and spiritual groups look down upon these yoga groups doing physical yoga as if these people useless, and the yoga people doing all the time work with the body, in fact, and their egos are much less compared to the spiritual groups, and they invite this spiritual. He doesn't do any asanas, he doesn't do any pranayama like Shankaracharya and anything, that stuff, he doesn't even know that. But world adores them. They read books of the spirituality sold. Are they written by yoga teachers? They are written by the one who doesn't practice yoga yet. Words, jugglery of the words. And the yoga groups, spiritual world is different in the West, and yoga world means only pushing, as I told you, tossing the body and so jumping the body, squeezing the body, twisting the body, pulling the body, pushing the body, and bombarding the body. This is what yoga is all about, isn't it? And the more you bombard it, and the more it squeezes, and when you squeeze it, so sweat comes out. Oh, oxidative stress you create, and you further increase oxygen consumption. Then you will have satisfaction. As I told you, when we kill our body, our ego, gets satisfied when you kill all other cells. Oh my God. When you squeeze all other cells, and this head fellow, ego fellow will be very happy. So at least yoga teaches in the West, the little bit spirituality. You must have gone even the spirituality to these people, famous people. Those who do not do the physical yoga or any yoga, kriyas, asanas, so this is very small, that is very big. They are big people. In fact, I tell you, you are far better. I tell you, you are far better. You are near to the reality because you are working every day with the body. And those people, first let them keep their body fit, let them stop swallowing the pills first. First thing, they should stop swallowing the pills first. Living on heart medication, living on diabetes medication, living on this medication, living on that medication. And swallow the pill, give a lecture. Swallow the pill, then write a book. Be clear. First criteria at least is, who has given asanas, who has given the spirituality? Shiva. Do you think Shiva did not do asanas? Do you think Shiva did not give the pranayamas, breathing? Yesterday only I told. He has given an entire gamut. Like Shankaracharya, we could see now itself, how many fields he expertised. He has expertise, Shankaracharya. And you can imagine, in pre-Indus civilization, only they kept Shiva statue means how great a yogi, and when he was, by pre-Indus civilization itself Shiva was there means, when the spirituality really exists. Of course, in Indian timeline we know Anadhi, there is no beginning. In every evolution it comes. So, there is no beginning for the yoga. There is no beginning for yoga. There is no end for yoga. Yoga is a timeless journey. Yoga is always a timeless journey. If someone says yoga began so and so date and yoga will end so and so date, then it's not a yoga. Yoga means timelessness. So let us understand why I am trying to tell you is what is yoga? Yoga is absolute spirituality. That aspect we are fully eligible, and every asana is to remove the disparity in us, the discrimination in us. That's why in asana you will find you consider lotus, Padmasana, you consider your feet as a lotus. Siddhasana, when you sit like this, again legs are worshipped as the power sources of the power. You look at, which otherwise, which we don't even consider. In fact, we run. And the one who runs doesn't care even the legs. All this time head. That's why the poor knees, poor cells in the knees, poor cells in the ankle, suffer. They all, every day you run, they say, please don't run, we are dying, please. Or at least, feed us the required proline, the required glycine, and required, the amino acids, the collagen type 1 I need, type 2 I need, type 3 also I need, type 4 I need, type 5 I need, type 6 collagen I need. Please feed me collagen, please. We don't pay any attention. Hey, I am already eating, no? So you are here to be a slave. Again I run. My knee is aching. My knee is telling me, oh man, please. I put some medication and again I run. Asana is, every asana when you look at the name, it is respecting your body, respecting the species, removing all those discriminations and all those biasness, judgments, and achieving, respecting every cell at the same level of consciousness. Achieving that level is the yoga. Asana purpose or a pranayama purpose, mudra bandhana purpose is only respecting. Eye is respected. How many? Yesterday I explained to you. Similarly, tongue, similarly, lower palate, upper palate, teeth, tongue edge, tongue middle, tongue end, different mudras. Ear, different mudras. For this, different mudras. For every part in your body, different mudras. And for cheek, you have fatty cheek. You want to have your cheek inside. Tone up the cheek. My chubby cheeks. I am not a kid, I want to reduce my cheeks. Where Kumar cheeks have gone? And I have my cheeks inside Kumar, I want my cheeks to. Mudras. Hanuman, what indicates? Mudra, powerful mudra to why it is important, your cheek, trigeminal nerve, the most important nervous system of the feeling of sensitivity on this region is given by the trigeminal nerve. Trigeminal nerve is a magic nerve. If that nerve only gets affected, then brain palsy, Brain palsy, a part of the face doesn't even work sometimes. Even whole face doesn't work sometimes. For teeth, every nerve. So told for every part to strengthen your teeth. You don't have to eat sugar cane, hard things, crush it to strengthen your teeth. Just mudras, yoga is enough. Yoga achieves fitness in every part. Thyroid problem. See this? For larynx, for thyroid, very powerful. Those who have, so extra Adam's apple, what do you call here? You have here extra growth. Vanishes. This extra flesh here vanishes. These are the mudras which have to be used. I have discrete. Any cell, every cell is so important in yoga. Every part in your body is so important in the body. Important. So there is no racism. That's why every part in the head again, and every part. Mudras, this. How many mudras? This, different. This different. This different. This solid element. Elements, fire element. Solid element, liquid element, air element, space element, fire element. You are controlling air element, fire element, space element, liquid element, solid element. This is the liquid element, this is the solid element. This is a liquid, this is a solid. This is the liquid, this is a solid. And this is space, this is a fire, this is the air. Fire, air to consume the fuel. You use it for meditation. This for mantra meditation. You want quickly calm down your mind, quickly calm down. You ran fast. Your heart rate is very high. Just this. Your breath quickly calms down. Clavicular breathing. Your oxygen goes to the head, oxygen goes to the upper parts of the lungs. It shortens your breath. The moment you keep your finger down into the middle, sectional breathing is in your finger. And when you keep, this is called Dhyana Mudra. This is called Chin Mudra. Chin. Heart. Your intercostal muscles at work. Next one, this. Next one. You want to breathe in, to the full capacity. You want to intercostal breathing. This is called Chin Mudra, where your heart is located. Breathing into the heart. Meditations on the heart. This is called Vayu Mudra, diaphragmatic breathing. When you want to meditate on the navel center, and dharanas. So Yajnavalkya tells Maitreya at the end of the meditation, So again, as I told you, to take care of every system and breathe in, down the navel, filling, freeing fear down the navel, freeing the tightness down the navel. Exhale, 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 exhale from down the navel, freeing fears, freeing anxiety, freeing tension, freeing fears from lower abdomen. Breathe out, exhale, exhale from down the navel. Inhale, 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 inhale down the navel, filling your abdomen, feeling freeness in your entire body, entire body. Inhale, inhale, down the navel, feeling warmthness everywhere. A Lama on the peak of Himalaya, a Lama in Himalaya, on the peak of a clay. Inhale down the navel, feel so hot, amidst of so cold, feel so hot. A Lama in Himalaya, inhale, exhale, exhale from down the navel, free from the fear of terrain, and does not caring terrain, not caring temperature, terrain, season. A Lama always smile on his face. Inhaling down the navel, diaphragmatic. The largest meditation tribe, meditation sect that exists in Myanmar, called Ekta meditation by Mahasi Sayadaw. So in one monastery you will find 25,000, and in few monasteries 40,000. So the monk is meditating like Lama in Himalaya. Inhale, when inhales, abdomen expanding. When he exhales, abdomen is contracting. His meditation is only that. That's what Yajnavalkya explained to his wife. That's a slow process. It's not a fast process. That's a very slow process of. So the one who all the time worried about the stomach and food worried about. So he should be concentrating while inhaling how the abdomen is expanding, and while exhaling and how the abdomen is contracting, how inhaling. So he has to walk mindfulness 24/7 with awareness of the abdomen expansion, contraction. And the one who inhales down into the abdomen and body becomes hot. When you fill in, and when you exhale, all our fears, all our tensions, all our anxieties goes into the lower abdomen. All of them get emptied. Na binna stitau pranam tatra viniya panchagatika chittanvito dharayede kalagabhira bhidi bhayarini Vaishwana stedau pranam tatrvini anjaligan edan vedo an entire body experience Chittanvido dahi desha with just 5 breaths. Pranam tatra vineya. Vineya, when you use it. Panjadiga kalagabir bhiri bharini. You will never know the time, you will never know the space where you are. Timeless, spaceless, all fears, everything vanishes. Yajnavalkya explained, these are called Raja Yoga Dharanas. Yajnavalkya also taught Tantra Dharanas. Perhaps Hatha Yoga must have taken from Yajnavalkya's only. They used it, Yajnavalkya used it for inhaling purposefully, warming up. He also used it as a meditation object also. When it is a meditation object, you just observe the breath down up to the navel, like in Myanmar existing practices. But when it is a pranayama, when you are inhaling, feel and inhale, 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 feel down the navel, filling entire abdomen, freeing entire body. Exhale, 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 exhale from down the navel, freeing all fear, tensions, anxiety. You can use it. So this mudra, I am talking diaphragmatic, where this mudra is used. Where this mudra is used. This is here. Hridayannastitau pranam tatra vineya panchaghatikam chittanvito dhare desha ke mantra for this. Inhaling. Inhale, 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 filling your heart, freeing your body, feeling lighter, lighter, lighter. Inhale, 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 down the heart, into the heart. Feeling lighter, feeling lighter, feeling lighter. Exhale, exhale from the heart, freeing all burdens of the heart, all the worries of the heart. Every time there are so many heart-breaking incidences in the life, so we bury them inside. So to clear them, what buried in the heart, to clear them, to empty them, and inhaling down to the heart. And inhaling, inhale, 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 down the heart, into the heart, feeling lighter, feeling lighter, 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 lighter. Exhale, exhale, exhale from your heart, freeing your heart, all your burden, worries, sorrows, burden. Life is full of worries, sorrows, burdens. Freeing burdens, sorrows, worries, exhale, exhale, emptying all worries. This mantra, Vishuddhi, space. Akasa nastetam bhrumajyastetam pranam tatra viniya panchagatikam. Here, the three mudras. One is here, one is here, one is upper palate, and one is here. One is here. Inhaling, gently focusing here. Inhale, 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 focusing at eyebrow center. Inhale, 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 inhale. You are in space, you are in space, you are in space, you are so expansive. Exhale, exhale, exhale from your forehead. Exhale, exhale, freeing all, freeing your head, freeing your ego, freeing your ego, freeing your head, freeing tension, freeing suffering, freeing unhappiness, freeing tightness in the head. Simple, more powerful than Shambhavi Mudra. This is actually the Bhrumajya Mudra, space center. Space center. Space is more expansive, meditating on the element of the space, breathing in, breathing out. You feel very expansiveness, you feel enormous expansiveness. These are not the main meditations, understand. These have become a sector of meditation now. Yes, in Tantra it is to explore power, but actually in Vedic tradition, Yajnavalkya using these upasamharana to calm down at the end of the meditation, watching a breath, doing a dharana. At the end, so you have to do the Uddhavasana, annealing, slowing down, soothing down, because the entire body you have calmed down and you have activated all those, deactivated those memories. So at the end of the meditation you need to calm down. That's the reason. So all these elements again, Pancha Dharana, 5 element dharanas are done like this. At the end of the meditation, just as you do 5 breaths, you feel so good. You feel so relieved. Why at the end of the meditation? At the end of the meditation, almost you are in the state of samadhi, the state of tranquility. Then, removing all that racism inside and soothing them and freeing them, truly frees all these intracranial pressures, migraine, and all these burdens here in the head becomes empty once you meditate on the space center. So in my meditation, when we train, so let us see how it goes. And so maybe online meditation as well you can do during this COVID periods, separately. I think that's better, because otherwise time may not be sufficient. If the COVID period is over, all the barriers are over, Then when I come to UK, you can come to UK, we can meditate. And so let us see what the possibilities in future. So I am just trying to explain about even a mudra also. Fire, this is the air, what control air? Tapa, removing the fire. This is the air element, it represents air element, space element, solid element, liquid element. In India, I get urine. As a child, we sit in a classroom. Suppose there is urgency to empty out my bladder. So I have to go for a urinal. And then in India, student doesn't talk. He will say this. I just have to raise this. And teacher will look at you. This is a mudra. This is the liquid element. Once you are directing like this means you are not allowing the liquid element in your bladder to flow down. You are keeping it up. You are telling the teacher, I am holding it tight. So I have to put it down. I have to empty out the bladder. If it is down, the little finger is down means immediately will have urgency to go. So what he will do, he will keep like this, he will sit. So his liquid doesn't flow out of so bladder, though bladder is full. So he is indicating this. If he continues this, suppose teacher sometimes doesn't notice, and sometimes the teacher doesn't want, he is a naughty kid, he is using this as an excuse to go to skip in between, to take a break and to have some chewing gum or something. So naughty children. So, and then when the teacher says he doesn't give the, maybe really he is having a problem, but he is a naughty child. So sometimes he gets punished. And then he keeps, the teacher knows that fellow is very naughty. No, he won't allow, he just ignores. And then what happens? So does it harm? So what happens is when you hold this, kidneys start functioning reverse order. Kidneys function reverse osmosis. Kidneys immediately take back the liquid and take back the electrolytes so that the burden on the bladder is reduced. You should know that. That's why we should never dehydrate, number one. Also we should not fill the bladder completely and hold it for a long time. Very, very important. When you dehydrate also, and so when you are not drinking enough water, and so for kidney to balance electrolyte balance, to balance the water in the body, and it takes from the bladder, whatever is again excreted, again it takes back, pumps back. That's why many of the children, many of the youth suffer heavily, because the thing is they don't drink enough water and they don't go to the toilet frequently. These two are very, very dangerous. Even when you are driving a vehicle on your highway, in between there are the stations you have, so where all the shopping malls and where you have a tea or coffee you must take a break. For several reasons I tell you. But you must take a break. For one is drink water, and first thing is empty out the bladder, and then again fill the water. And every 1 hour, whatever it is, wherever you are traveling, and every half an hour is preferable, but at least once in an hour, it exactly takes, when you are driving, if you fill the water, it will only take 45 minutes to your bladder to fill. If it is cold, only 30 minutes it takes. You must empty it out. You must hydrate, very important. Even in exercise, the water management is very, very important. That we will discuss. How our operationless, how we lose the water when we exercise, when we do yoga, and how to balance, how important it is. So minimum of, so 3 liters of water every day we must have. And so the child holds this mudra. This is mudra. What is this mudra? Kanishta. What is this mudra? Liquid holding mudra, apo mudra. Very powerful mudra. It's like this. And suppose he is having element, controlling, he has a motion. not the urine, but I have to go for a potty, then I will indicate as a child means I am getting potty, not urine. What is this? Space. Large intestine has enormous space and you are holding it because it is coming down, and then the air pushing down, so you want to hold it up. Like this. Okay. It is not about solid element you keep, no. Heavy element. That's why solid element is being pushed by air. And then the space, so you restrict. You are restricting these two. So with the result, and what happens? The stool becomes solid. The water gets absorbed and the stool becomes a solid, as if you hold like this. So if you unnecessarily hold like this, it may lead to constipation. Now this is a V symbol, victory symbol. But there is a symbol actually which makes you have a diarrhea, for example, or you have a loose motion, and then this makes it pelletizing, makes it solid. The mudra. So these are all so many mudras. The mudras is understanding underlying principles are more important in yoga. So just fingers. In yoga, you have, our purpose is to take care of every system, every cell. It is to protect our health. Everything is given to us. It's the science, a holistic approach to stay healthy and to stay happy. The purpose of yoga is enormous. The entire life is only for yoga. What's the purpose of life? Happiness. What else? So now, I am just continuing yesterday's topic a little bit, but we will cover those separately, the Shat Kriyas. So yesterday we covered a little bit of Neti Karma, putting water from here, taking it out from here. We'll do all that. And if you Vastra Dauti, people swallow wet ribbon. With the shlokas, with the chants in Sanskrit, so I want to explain it to you so that you will understand. Because there are a lot of wrong practices exist. So what text says about these Neti and Dauti, about these cleansing practices, and as per the text you practice, you get enormously benefited. In my mother tongue, that's what I have given for free, whole 1 year. And many of these intricacies, many of these things are taught with a typical Sanskrit chant. So that's for 1 year. So here for our training, yoga teacher training program, one day, maybe one class or 2 classes I will take with those chants, and I will explain you. I will also, like today I have explained you, I have demonstrated to you. These anytime you can do. So today, yesterday whatever I have shown, today the mudras what I have shown. They don't need, you just practice, you develop the skill. So do this with the children love it. Where are my cheeks? Ask the child. What, mom, where did your cheeks go? Hey, they went inside, I don't want to please you, I don't want to decorate, I don't want. Someone look at my face, you are beautiful, I don't know. To prevent bad eye, power eye, means some people very beautiful, immediately you have rosy cheeks or whatever it is. People's attention fall on you, means bad eye, some bad eyes means you immediately get affected. In Tibet or in India, and so if you are beautiful or if you have achieved something, you won some medal, your child got some special thing in the school, so everyone will envy him. So to remove that envy, like in the Tibet, you go like this, you keep like this, you bring like this, you do like this. Oh, he will go, take away all evil. Oh, gods, come in, come in, come in. And look at moon. I look at the moon. A powerful asana. Oh God, come in, come in, come in. Oh evil, go away, go away, go away. You have to hold some grains or ashes. So rice or wheat, some grains, sesame, and you have to hold in your hand. And you have to do this when a child is affected badly. It means someone, bad eye. Even you, if you are beautiful or if you are successful, so some bad eyes are very powerful. Don't just take it light, because all the time energy transformation happens, higher to lower, lower to higher. Some of the people are high energy they create. So naturally that heat comes to you, you get affected. So that's why on any day, if everyone is praising you, mean there is someone to blame you also in that group. Always understand. So the moment you come back, so we should do, or you should do for your kid, this. And then, so these sesame are burned in the fire, put them in the fire. So don't throw them anywhere. So just burn them. Burn them. These are a typical Tibetan practice, and keep this, keep practice. The other side. Oh gods, come in, come in, come in. Inhale, inhale. Oh God, come in, come in, come in. Keeping your various poses come from the Tibetan tradition. This is also one of the poses. Inhale, 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 inhale. Oh, evil, go away, go away, go away, go away. Oh God, come in, come in. Silent. Okay. And then take those, dump them. I'm not teaching you cult practice, no. Mudras, bandhanas, asanas, where it is used in your day-to-day life. I'm trying to tell you. So, now we are practicing zero resistance stretches, exercises. So we continue our journey. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale one, exhale one, inhale two, exhale two, inhale three, exhale three, inhale four, exhale four, inhale five, exhale five, inhale six, exhale six, inhale seven, exhale seven, inhale, arms down, free your arms, front and back, free your arms and free your shoulders, up and down, up and down, free your back, all around. Inhale, exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Your shoulder. Your left foot bubble, right foot. Inhale 1, exhale 1. Inhale 2, exhale 2. Inhale 3, exhale 3. Inhale 4, exhale 4. Inhale 5, exhale 5. Inhale 6, exhale 6. Inhale 7, exhale 7. Inhale, exhale, your arms down, front and back. Free your arms, front and back. Free your shoulders, up and down. All around, free your back, free your entire back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Drop your shoulders. Free your shoulders. Mid-thoracic. Inhale 1, exhale 1. Inhale 2, exhale 2. Inhale 3, exhale 3. Inhale 4, exhale 4. Inhale 5, exhale 5. Inhale 6, exhale 6. Inhale 7, exhale 7. Inhale, arms up, arms down, move them front and back, freeing your arms, front and back, freeing your arms, up and down, freeing your shoulders, freeing your shoulders. All around, freeing your back, freeing your back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Upper thoracic spine. Inhale 1, exhale 1. experiencing it. Inhale 4, exhale 4, inhale 5, exhale 5, inhale 6, exhale 6, inhale 7, exhale 7, inhale, arms up, exhale, arms down, front and back, front and back, front and back, bringing your up and down, bring your shoulders, bring your shoulders, inhale, pray your trunk, arms into front, inhale, your trunk up, your heel up, swing your trunk, free your spine, inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, arms into front, heel down, free your shoulders, up and down, bring your, move them, front and back, freeing your arms, front and back, up and down, freeing your shoulders, freeing your shoulders, up and down, all around, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Free your shoulders. As a yoga teacher, you're training your mind to be in the present. Achieving that uniform quantum state all the time in the body is very, very important. Yoga is experiential. At every level, you have to experience what's happening every moment. Experience is not at the end, but while doing itself, you must experience. So at any point of time, when you cut off, no problem, you experience it that much. That's how it is. Keep your arms straight in the front, hold your left wrist, free your shoulders, inhale, stretch your arms behind, up, inhale, lift your heel up, and tight attention on the left side of the spine. 1, 2, all planes of the spine in same plane, all vertebrae, the left side are in same plane. Inhale, exhale, bring your shoulders, bring your heel down, free your shoulders and bring your front and back, bring your front and back, bring your up and down, bring your shoulders, bring your shoulders all around, bring your back all around. 1, drop your shoulder. Hold your right wrist and stretch your right arm into the front. Inhale, stretch your right arm straight up onto the back. Entire attention on the right side of the spine, while all right side of the vertebrae fall in same plane. Observe, observe, stretch your heel up. Entire attention on the left side of the spine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale, exhale, your arms into front. Free your shoulders, up and down, up and down. Bring your arms, flow them, front and back, front and back. Bring your arms flowing, front and back. Bring your arms flowing, front and back. Up and down, freeing your shoulders, freeing your neck, freeing your trapezius, freeing your shoulders, all around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Free your back. Now, you're done, sisters. We repeat. Free your right leg. Inhale, inhale. Keep your hip in the same plane. Keep your hip in the same plane. Watch your hip and push your left hip freely onto the left and show. Inhale, stretch your left arm up. Inhale, your right hand above the right hip. Inhale, exhale. Watch your left, right underarm, left pectoralis. Entire left pectoralis and left underarm. Drop it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just drop it. Inhale and gently up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gently bring down your left arm. Free your shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Free your legs. Free up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Next. Keep your left leg away. 1 foot, 116 inches to 18 inches away. And adjust your hip, keep it in same plane. Push your right gluteus medius, push your adductor, abductor, so adductor is free. Observe your right hip. Inhale, stretch your right arm up, your left hand above the hip. Inhale, stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, drop your arm free. Feel entire right side of the trunk, right side of the leg, entire abductors, of trunk and the leg. Observe, free, drop it, drop it. Inhale, 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 inhale. Your arm up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gently bring your right arm down. Free your shoulders up and down, because a cantilever, so there is a load on the shoulder. That's why freeing the shoulder is first important. Up and down, front and back. Front and back, freeing arms flowing. Front and back, freeing arms flowing, flowing. Front and back, front and back. Now, the next posture, the right foot here. Right foot here. Looks like a simple triangle. Better to keep your legs in the beginning just 2 feet away, or 1.5 foot if you are 5 feet 4 inches or less. And keep this. So push this. Your groin is inside. Don't strain this area. And concentrate here. Your left outer edge of the left leg. See this. Observe the hip. Align the hip again. Inhale. Now your hand is into the groin area. Down the hip. Inhale. Right. You are shifting the center of gravity, center of mass, from center, from here, the left side to the right side. And inhale. Observe here. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Still weight is on the left leg only. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale. Keep your trunk up. Keep your left arm up for a while. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What we have done? 3 postures. One is this. Minimal resistance it is. And second resistance it is. And third alignment it is. Just adjustments of the planes. Just this. This puts more pressure here. That's why just put it here like this. Hold it like that. If your leg goes into the front, further you can go into the front. Don't overstretch, nothing you will get. No one is looking at you, how much you are bending. It is not about that. How much you feel inside, comfort, happiness, stretch. You can go further, but never overstretch, because if you pull the rubber band too much, yield strength, as I told you the other day, is broken. Never stretch to the point of the yield strength. Always. I see the tendency in the West, they pull all the time. Don't do that. Because after all, your body, as I told you, the cells will cry. Now, your legs inside, free your shoulders, and free your arms, and free your back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. push your right hip, always. So pushing the right hip shifts the weight onto the right side. So you won't harm yourself. And watch your hip, and watch your pectoralis. Ensure your foot is in the center of, facing to the center of the right foot, arch, facing the right arch. These things you know very well in the West, I don't have to explain much. And observe here. Inhale and drop your right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Arm extended. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. First, lift your trunk up. Don't bring your arm down. First, lift your trunk up. Keep it there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bring your arm down. Free your shoulders. Free your shoulders. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Next, go into the right foot here. Go into the plan. You want to do this, you can do this also well. You want to do this, further extension. If you feel like doing triangle, you can do the triangle here, or warrior 2 here. Triangle we do, because you should not think I do not know the triangle, right? I have drawn you the fulcrum, different angles. Okay, let us do this angle, the triangle. Watch this, push this, as I told you, always push this hip here. Weight has to be taken by the left leg, always understand. Inhale and see this same way. Keep your hand here. Drop it first freely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale. Stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now watch straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Watching this. Don't lift up, just watch here, that's all. You are safe. Inhale. And then gently and come up. Legs straight up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Turn. Bend your knees. Turn your foot. Turn. Foot first. Then free your knees. You are here. Free your shoulders. Front and back. Free your shoulders. Bring your legs closer. Close. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Front and back, free your arms. Front and back, free your arm. Free your arm. Up and down, free your shoulders. Free your shoulders. All around, free your back. All around, free your back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, left foot. For me, 4 feet away. My height. Shift center of mass onto the right leg first. So you won't harm the left knee. Inhale first. Either you can hold like this, drop it. Free your left arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Drop your arm down. Your shoulder. Turn. Bend your knee. Bend your knee first. Turn your foot. Bend your knees. Sit back. Inhale. Free your shoulders, front and back. And your feet close. Gently. 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 Exhale. Inhale. And free your arm. Front and back. Free your arm. Front and back, free your arm. Front and back, flowing, flowing, freeing arm. Front and back, freeing arm. Freeing shoulders up and down, freeing your knee. Angle is increasing. That's why better to release all the muscles in the legs. As the angle increases, your center of mass is becoming and center of gravity and center of mass, the center of mass is decreasing from as the angle between the 2 feet increases, as the feet increasing, as the feet increasing, the distance increasing, as the distance increasing, as the distance increasing, your feet is increasing and you are here. So from here, 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 here. And when you are in a triangle, when you are doing like this, and your low center of mass is lowering and center of gravity. So you can see this is the center of gravity. And as the distance coming close, there is a lot of load on this. You can see the diagonal length. As the diagonal length decreases, you see this. You are standing. And different angles when you are moving your legs. And when you move from here, you move here. The load, the center of mass, you are shifting it down. As you take it close, it becomes more powerful. Conversion of energy, consumption of energy slowly it becomes. As you lower, the effort is increasing here, but by adjusting the planes, you have to keep it. So, as I told you, when an Olympic runner is running, when he holds, why he has to keep your center of mass close, so that when he puts up, he can convert highest acceleration he can achieve. The close center of mass, center of gravity, when it achieves, there's a lot of energy. Once you go up like a spring, and the energy released, the acceleration is the highest. So force is equal to mass and acceleration. So force is directly proportional to the acceleration, and force is directly proportional to the mass. So that's why we go like that. So as the angle is increasing, you have to prepare your legs, because every muscle here is working, and you are causing eccentric stretch means many cell membranes get ruptured, many satellite cells released, so much of growth. But so here, these positions, today we are doing this, and now quadrilateral triangle, reducing the stress. Once you bring a bend here, so the fulcrum, you have two fulcrums, so that simply supported it becomes, and more supported it becomes, less strain it is. So warrior 2. So now the legs at distance and keeping here, as I told you, this hip is the guiding factor. Push your hip up and your knee behind. Inhale. Now bring your right knee here. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale, your trunk up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ensure your trunk is straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bend your knee. Turn. Bring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Freeing the shoulders. Bring your feet close. Arms up. Inhale. Inhale up. Exhale. Front and back, arms front and back. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Front and back. Drop your shoulders up and down. Free your shoulders up and down. Moving up and down. Free your shoulder. Free your shoulder. All around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, left foot here. Inhaling, push. Right hip here. Inhale. This. Where you feel minimum pressure, no pressure here, that's the most important. You should feel comfortable here. You should not feel any pull. And you pull here. That's very, very important. So this adjustment is based on where you feel comfortable here. This discomfort may lead to herniation, prostration. Be careful. That's why the adjustment is all about how comfortable here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Planes, your shoulder planes, your elbow plane, your right shoulder, right heel, and your left elbow, left knee, left elbow, left knee. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. Bend your knee, turn. Bend your knees, your seat back. Because low center of mass, suddenly don't lift it. So center of mass is still the center of gravity. But with the supporting 2 angles. Now 5 angles, 7, almost 5 angles. 1, 2, 5 angles. Inhale, exhale, and bring your pentagon. Exhale, inhale, exhale. Bring your arms, free your shoulders. Squat is a pentagon, 5 angles, pentagonal. So triangles, warrior pose 2, quadrilateral, triangle, quadrilateral, pentagonal, 5 angles. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. What about this, Mr. Kumar? What about this? What about this, Mr. Kumar? What about this, Mr. Kumar? What about that? So are we not going to do, Mr. Kumar? What about this, Mr. Kumar? What about this, Mr. Kumar? So it doesn't mean, so I do not know. But do you know, they put enormous pressure further to bring it down. So, very high eccentric stretch your cause. This is not the time. So when the time comes, we can, but that's not the way to do standing. That has to be done from sitting we have to go. That the way to do that posture is, you see, once you go down like this, see, this is the way you go down. How to get into that posture? That is the wrong way of getting into the posture. The right way of getting into the posture. Observe. Adjust. Now keep your arm here. Just the posture. See this. No arm here. Left arm here. Inhale. Observe here. It is simple. And bring it down here. Lift your leg. Lift. Turn. Bring your leg. Free your back. You won't harm your hernia. You won't harm your adductors. And you may do this, but if you continuously continue to do, say 5 years, you will have hernia or you will have prostate problem. So when angle is increasing, when for the center of mass you are bringing it close, then it is better from down to top you go. That's right. There this posture comes. When you go like this, it's going like this. You are here and you are here, taking one leg here. This, adjusting alignment. This. See this. I'm just showing you how to do in reverse. This is much more comfortable than from standing when you go. This. Bring your knee up. You want to do the reverse. Keep it. This. All this possible. But the way to do is different. The flow, different. That vinyasa is different. Lower angles. Inhale, your trunk. And we are here, right? This. Inhale, jump the front. Exhale. Inhale. I just wanted to show you because you're anxious. I understand your anxiety. Oh my God, Kuma, you are not teaching this. You won't teach that. That's not there in the vinyasa, your vinyasa. Every angle I am explaining. From here, we went here, went here, went here, went here. Further wide angle, I am explaining it to you how to do it. Because this much load acting here. And when you go like this, that load is not acting like that. The load is very less. When you go down like this, the load is very high. Very, very unnecessary consumption. It is all about conservation. How easy you do it, not how hard you do it. Effort is to be effortless. Prayatna, Shaidhinya, Ananta Samapatibhyam. It's an engineering, it's a biomechanics, understanding the angles. It's not how beautiful your posture looks, but what engineering behind your posture. How balanced your posture is. How balanced, how stable. That's how we achieve the fitness. Now, your right leg here. And inhale. Keep your left arm here. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale. Bring arms down. Take your left. Bring your left foot here. Your right foot. Inhale. Adjust your hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale, exhale, free your arms. Front anterior movement. Front side. So your scapula gets free. If you have problem with the rhomboid, if you have problem with the scapula, with the shoulder blade, this is the best way to free it. Best way to strengthen your lungs, respiratory, to increase your respiration, to increase the tidal volume. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Next. Right leg. Hold your right leg. Remember, left leg. Left leg. Hold that left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, exhale. Free your legs. Free your knees, free your leg, free your leg in plantar flexion, free all muscles in your left side of your leg, your hip, your ilia, your sacrum, lumbar. Free it, free it. Next is standing on left leg. right leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stand like Statue of Liberty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It is a Statue of Liberty. It's for the freedom. Free your leg. Balancing is for freedom. Balancing means freedom. Free your knee. Free your knees. Free your knees. Anterior. Right. Left leg. Free your leg. Free your leg. Left leg. Hold it. Take it like this. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, exhale. Bring your leg down. Free your knee. Free your leg. Free your left leg. Free entire left leg. Free your right leg. Free your arm. Free your back. Free your back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, left leg, right leg. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Pull your right leg down. Free your leg. Free your leg. Free your leg. Free your leg. Free your arms. Free your shoulder. Free your arm. All around. Free your back. Free your back. All around. Next. Yes. Opposite. You remember? The opposite. Left leg holding with the right hand. 1, 2, sit, stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You feel entire latissimus dorsi, entire back diagonal stretch. Powerful stretch it is. The back, your lungs are on the back. Very important. Every muscle you exercise on the back, and especially Murtarasika, upper thoracic and back portion. Very, very important. Difficult area to exercise. Very important. Now, free your shoulders. Free your arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, standing on the right leg, holding the left leg. See this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Exhale. Bring your leg. Free your arms. Free your leg. Free your leg. Free your leg. Free your back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Free your back. Next. Opposite. agonistic, antagonistic, anterior, posterior. Right, so you're standing on the right leg, here, left leg, here. Lift it, hold it, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, bring it on. Free. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Free your leg. Free your leg. Now, standing on the left leg. You want to free your back? Free. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now the right leg, lift it, keep it like this, bring it like this, hold it on. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bring your knee down. Inhale and exhale. Bring your right leg down. Free your legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Drop your shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Next. Observing. We have done both posterior, anterior, posterior. Next one, warrior 3. Put your left foot here. Inhale. Prepare very well. Free your trunk. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Free your legs. Free your legs. Free your arms. Your thighs, every muscle in the leg need to be strong to do that posture. It is to strengthen every muscle across the diagonal position strengthens enormously. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Next posture. Yes. Standing on the left leg. Inhaling. And exhaling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bring it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Free your legs. Free your legs. When your body trying to move sometimes, every day will be different. Never think you are the same every day. As I told you, every moment will change. One day you may wobble when you go like this, and when you go like this, and when you stretch like this, you may wobble a bit. It doesn't mean anything. Don't feel inferior at all. If someone told you should not shake, you should not move, Yajnavalkya explaining his wife Maitreyi, what? It should be like a tree, your posture is. Not a dry tree. Your posture should never look like as if you are a statue. Those statue postures already damaged their bodies. Solidified, statue means solidified. Solidified, atrophication. So yield strength. Too much contraction is a problem. It leads to fibromyalgia. Too much of contraction. Many people suffer from fibromyalgia. Permanently cell contracted because you stretch, you hold it tight. And it went. And every day went on. And your muscle not able to expand anymore. It's in contraction mode only. There is no relaxation at all. So, continuous pain, continuous anaerobic, you converted that area into. There is every likelihood one may have even fibromyalgia develops into cancer because presence of acid. You should never do that. Your body should look like a flowing, like a tree. When wind comes here, tree goes like this. When wind comes back, it goes like this. When wind comes from here, tree goes like this. When wind comes from here, tree goes like so what? So have you ever seen any tree? It stands like this, even against a wind? Then it's not called a tree. If it is not moving, it's called a dried. There is no life in the tree. If it stands like a statue. So postures never do like a statue. Never try to be looking at some poster, looking at someone. Never do. Your body should not lose its life. Don't make it dry. It is to fill the life in every pore of the body. It is not to kill the life. So don't try to kill yourself by doing such things. Right? Inhale. And now you are here. Exhale. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale. Free your shoulder. Exhale. Bring your arms down. Now. Left leg. Right leg. Bring your knees. Free your shoulders. Free your back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2. Free. 1. Inhale. 1. Exhale. 2. Inhale. 3. Exhale. 3. Inhale. 4. Exhale. 4. Inhale. 5. Exhale. 5. Inhale. Inhale 7, exhale 7. Free your shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. Bring your knee here. Bring your forearm down. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Your knee lifted up and dropping your foot down. Feeling entire your psoas, your left inferior obliques, inferior abdominal muscles, your left fallopian tubes, left uterus, and your bladder, everything, your ureters, everything involved, everything gets strengthened, very powerful. Free your shoulders, free your back, free your elbow, half down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, lifting the right leg and dropping it down. Watching under the left arm, or around the left arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Bring the knee down. Bring your forearms down. Free your mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Going to half down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Free your shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Going to child pose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Relax in that child pose. Inhale. Free your shoulders. Free your shoulders. And free your back. Free your neck. Free your back. Right knee here. Down. Right leg. Inhale 1, exhale 1, inhale 2, exhale 2, inhale 3, exhale 3, inhale 4, exhale 4, inhale 5, exhale 5, inhale 6, exhale 6, inhale 7, exhale 7. If you can do 7, otherwise 3 are enough. That's a very powerful stretch. Free your shoulders, free your back, free your back, free your shoulders. Go on to elbow off down. Free your back. Free your shoulders. Now, the left leg, lifting the left leg. Inhale. Inhale 1, exhale 1, inhale 2, exhale 2, inhale 3, exhale 3, inhale 4, exhale 4, inhale 5, exhale 5, inhale 6, exhale 6, inhale 7, exhale 7. Bring your knee down. Feel your back. Free your back. Free your shoulders. Quick way of relaxing. Elbow of dog. Upabahu Adha Svanasana. Free your trunk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Free your shoulders. Free your shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. What do we do? Inhale. Go into the front. You are moving into Makara, crocodile. Roll your seat, free your seat. Just lift your legs up. Adjust your neck, adjust your neck. Makara, left hand, when here turn left side, left hand up, right hand down. When you turn right side, left hand down, right hand up. Lift your legs, cross your legs, cross your legs. Cross, interchange your feet, cross your leg. Knees spread, knees very well spread. Then you feel your L5, S1 completely freedom. The best posture. Your feet are hanging in cantilever, hanging. Your knees are apart, wide apart. Interchange your legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Interchange. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Your legs into the center. Inhale, exhale. Roll your seat, your feet on the floor. Roll your seat, lower feet on the seat in the air, flowing, flowing, left and right, free left your leg, cantilever, both feet onto the left side, your neck onto the right side. See this. You just drop your both feet freely onto the left side. That's all. Where you feel very comfortable here. One, two, neck is opposite direction. Neck is onto the right side, feet are onto the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, inhale, center, exhale, right side, your neck on to left side, your right hand down, left hand on the top, your neck on to the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, inhale up, exhale left, legs onto left, neck onto right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale, center, exhale, right side, neck on to left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale, 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 inhale. Gently. Lower your leg, roll your seat, roll your seat, roll your seat. These are all the upavinyasas of anyone having back problems, spine problems, high blood pressure. These are the best postures, and strengthening the respiratory system, especially during the COVID-19, is very, very helpful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Off down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale, inhale, off dog, elbow, off dog. Free your trunk, free your shoulders, free your neck, free your back. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Gently. Fold the mat, roll the mat, roll the mat. We have done prawn posture. Whenever you have a headache, you should not do prawn. Severe headache or severe migraine, these chalnas you can do. But any stomach straining postures, especially during the menstrual cycle, many people say whether to do or not. Prawn postures or abdominal contracting postures, you should not do. Only Adhyatmika Krama you can do. Zero resistance, not even a warrior poses, not allowed. But relaxing postures like Adhyatmika Krama like this. because your mood is your hormones. The mood is nothing but your hormones. When your hormone change over time is there, when luteal phase is there, and endometrial lining proliferation is happening and shedding is happening, so you should be respecting that inflammation. So that's why you should do anything leisure activity, slow activity, relaxing like this, going like this. All these are permitted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like that. Because your abdomen feels very heavy and you feel like bloating, a lot of discomfort, only zero resistance. That too if you are comfortable, Inhale, exhale, inhale 1, exhale 1, inhale 2, exhale 2, inhale 3, exhale 3, inhale 4, exhale 4, inhale 5, exhale 5, inhale 6, exhale 7, inhale, exhale. Bring your arms down. Bring your knee into the front. Free your shoulders. Drop your shoulders. Free your arms. Free your arms. Free your arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Free your back. Other way around. Your knee here. Inhale. Inhale 1. Exhale 1. Inhale 2. Exhale 2. Inhale 3. Exhale 3. Inhale 4. Exhale 4. Inhale 5. Exhale 1. Inhale 6. Exhale 6. Inhale 7. Exhale 7. Drop your arms and bring your left knee into the front. Free your shoulders. Free your shoulders. Front and back. Up and down. Stand on your knees. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Going all around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bring your knees down. Legs and arms to behind. Free your legs. Free your feet. Adho bhumau padau prasaritam uttaram Om Atho. Freeing your feet, freeing your shoulders. Chalanam skandha karishyami. Purvottara chalana, front and back, anterior, posterior is called Purvottara chalana. This is called Vama Dakshina chalana. Vama Dakshina Pada Chalanam Karishyami. Purvottara Skandha Chalana Karishyami. Skandha, shoulders, and front and back. Freeing it. Now you are free. Inhale. And bring your elbows here. Free your legs. Free your back. This is called Yoga Kurantaka or Kapala Kurantaka. It is also referred as the Sri Tattvanidhi. There are different names. So the text, it enumerates the vinyasas. It doesn't talk about vinyasa, it only just talks about the postures. And this is called Trikutasana, three foundation posture. Your feet, your seat, your elbows, three foundations. And free your shoulders. Your feet, your seat, your elbows. Three foundations means you feel comfortable for your back, for your neck, and for your adductors, for Mooladhara, for Swadhisthana, and for your Anahata, and for your Vishuddhi. It frees all this. That's why it's called Trikutasana, very powerful posture, front and back. Again, coming into the front, you are not used to. Come back, again sit. Moving from prone postures to supine postures, how we shift from one posture to the other posture, how changeover of the posture happens. There is a big flow, there is a big science, very gently and not affecting the line of mass to the line of gravity, and very gently we have to move, respecting the law of conservation of energy, conservation of mass. Free your shoulders, go back. And I think that's for this week we have practiced. And for this supine postures, resistance, zero resistance in this varga, we will continue to do. We have already done this, now this, so we continue to do zero resistance asanas in supine postures like this. Ananda, happy child pose, inhaling, exhaling, come to the front, freeing your shoulders, line of mass, line of gravity, perfectly when you move like this. Total harmonic motion, like a pendulum. And the advantage is all the organs go up and down. Never your organs go up and down. They are called inversion. Inversion means organs going up and down. Organs going up and down, that is the highest level of exercise, highest level of movement, highest level of repair and replication, regeneration, maintenance. That's why the inversions have a major role. And so when you move your organs going all inverse, again coming to the front, you are moving, it is like in a balloon, you fill the water, and when you go like this, and when you use this, when you want to mix something thoroughly, when you want to mix thoroughly and two-dimensional, three-dimensional movement, this is called three-dimensional movement, this is called three-dimensional movement, and movement is called three-dimensional, that's very powerful mixing, and two dimensions, this is called two dimensions. Right. So when you go like this is two-dimensional movement, and when you go, very effective conservation of mass exchange, mass transfer happens. So for you to achieve the highest level of the mass transfer, mean nutrient transfer across the cell membrane, for you to purify at the highest level, to reverse the diseases, the inversions are very powerful. But remember, and this movement is a harmonic movement, and whether it is a three-dimensional movement or whether it is a three-dimensional movement, and these are the three-dimensional movements, and this is two-dimensional movement. And so when you are moving in this, that's a very powerful posture, provided conservation of energy. The same thing causes a consumption of energy, then it breaks. So that's why it is to lower the blood pressure, not to increase the blood pressure. So if you go out of line of mass, line of gravity, blood pressure increases. It creates a lot of problems of the sight, hearing, etc. Brain. If you understand the law of conservation, understand the principles of mass transfer, and the exchange from one cell to the other cell, every organ moving like this. So three-dimensional movements, two-dimensional movements, these are, so two-dimensional movements, this is. The three-dimensional movements come when you go like this and when you go like this. When you go like this. Three-dimensional movements come. Three-dimensional, first two-dimensional movements. This. Hi. That's for the day. You can relax lying down, dharana doing, from top of the head down to the tips of toes. So lie down on your seat, your legs apart and your hands apart. Shirasam Pujayami. Your entire head, top and bottom, front and back, left and right, entire head, relax, relax, entire head. Relax, relax. Purnam Pujayami. Your entire daughter down. Your entire daughter down. Your entire trunk, front and back, front and back, left and right, top to down, and trunk, top to down, and top to down. Relax, relax. Purnam Yaritam Pujayami. Your entire leg, top to down. Your entire leg, top to down, top to down, and outside, and gently, gently, tips of toes to top of the crown. Gently, gently, bind on to crown, entire crown, entire skull, entire skull. Purnam Shri Angana Sarvam entire body, glancing through entire body, glancing through, freeing entire body, freeing, 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 freeing entire body. entire body feeling lighter. Chalanau padau, chalanau hastau. Move your feet left and right. Close your hands, open your hands. Close your hands, open your hands. Move your feet left and right. Raise your knees, feet down in the seat. Feet down, front of the seat. Move your knees, free your back. Free your back, free your back. Knees up, feet down. Free your back. Bring your hands onto chest. Free your shoulders up and down. Free your shoulders up and down. Free your back, moving knees. Free your shoulders up and down. Join your hand, rub your palm. Join your hand, rub your palm. Hug them two eyes, hug them eyes, hug them eyes. Open your eyes inside palm, clearing roots of your eyes, clearing roots of your eyes, roots of your eyes, massaging entire face up and down, all around, entire face up and down, all around, massaging your face, clearing roots of your eyes. Bring your hands onto chest, clasp your fingers, clasp your fingers, stretch your arm over the chest. Inhale, stretch your arm behind you, behind you. Roll your neck left and right. Roll your neck left and right. Once your arms are extended onto the back, your neck rolls freely. Stretch your arms up in the air. Inhale, exhale. Bring your arms into front. Free your back, moving your knees. Free your shoulders up and down. Press your elbows down the mat. Press your elbows. Raise your neck. Raise your neck up. Raise your neck up. Free your shoulders, front and back, front and back, and gently sit up. Free your shoulders, front and back, arms behind, arms behind. Gently sit here and comfortably. Now you feel totally relaxed. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Om Lord bless you. May Lord bless your family. May Lord bless your friends and colleagues. May Lord bless your parents. May Lord bless your children. May Lord bless all partners. May Lord bless you all. May you be healthy. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be happy. May all beings be healthy. May all beings be happy. Have a wonderful weekend. Have a nice weekend. Have a nice day. Have a nice night. Have a good evening and good night. And have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful weekend. Namaste, namaste, namaste. In all gratitude to you. Thank you. Namaste.